Hello. So, yeah, this is actually fits in with the truth versus what is popular subject. So, I'm gonna have to kind of speak in code to do this in order to publish this on YouTube. So there's been a really big growing trend, and it's totally astroturf. It's completely fake astroturfed trend on BitchUte, and it's been going on. It really got trendy. It really started to take off in popular and trending sections. About 4 or 5 months ago is when it started to become technically in the popular and trending on Bitchute, which is highly suspect. That all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it just started trending in popular and trending on Bitchute, and that is the it's the you know who's with the big kazoos. It's the Zionionists, and we need to eliminate the Zionionists, and any you know who's with the big kazoos must be exterminated, right? And only the stupidest people would believe that shit. Like, you have to be one extremely dumb motherfucker. Okay. Now, is Israel a corrupt globalist world power? Yes, most definitely. I've never seen anybody argue otherwise. I've never seen anybody argue otherwise ever in my life. Is that pretty much like the consensus among your average normie Joe Blow, that Israel is a corrupt globalist world power? Yeah, like nobody's ever denied that. Just like nobody's ever denied that the USA, the United States of America, is a corrupt globalist world power structure. Like the U.S., yeah, the U.S., Israel, China, parts of South America, parts of Africa, Russia. These are all corrupt globalist world powers that are corrupt, and that's it. Bottom line. Nobody I've ever met in my entire life has ever argued otherwise. And Israel has never been excluded from that list. Ever. So that's not what's in question. What's in question is, are the you-know-who's with the big kazoos the evilest race in the whole wide world that is the enemy of everyone else? Well, no. That's an obvious answer. No. But even though you're most brain dead of sheeple know the correct answer to this question, mysteriously about 4.5, 5 months ago, this massive surge that is so unreal, it seems like it's fake and astroturfed surge of JPQ-tards. I call them the JPQ-tards. The you-know-who with the big kazoo question problem retards. They're complete fucking retards. And a whole mass of them just all got dumped on BitchUte out of nowhere like 4.5, 5 months ago. Just out of nowhere, all of a sudden they're run the whole platform now. And you talk to any one of them and they'll say, oh no, it's an organic trend. This is an organic trend happening because people are starting to wake up to the truth. See, here we go again. What's popular versus what is the truth? The truth versus what is popular. And anytime you see anything trending, that should be an automatic red flag. And the problem is your average normie knows this. It's the dumbasses that don't know this. See, everything is inverted. There is a major inversion of reality going on here. All by design. It's all intentional. And it's all astroturfed. It's all fake. It's not real. Just like no trend is ever real. There are no organic trends that are happening on any media at all whatsoever. The only thing organic trend that's happening is follow the lies. Like, just reject the truth. Don't listen to the truth. Everyone flocks to the lies because they like being told the lies, because nobody wants to know the truth, because the truth means looking at oneself. The truth starts with oneself. And if a person can't be true to themselves, can't be honest with themselves, then they're never going to know the truth, because they don't even know how to be honest with their own self. And that's why everybody flocks to what's popular and trendy, because they can't be honest with themselves and just acknowledge reality for what it is. They have to be fed all these lies and, all this bullshit. So the you-know-who's with the big kazoos, that's the big trend that's going on. And all the sellouts are jumping on it, like it's the flavor of the week, flavor of the month. And all the sellouts are just piling on it. Just, oh man, they just can't get enough of it's the you-know-who's with the big kazoos. Now again, am I sitting here defending Israel? And no. Am I trying to defend any one particular race? No. They're all guilty. It's all relative. All people suck. Whether it's the you-know-who's with the big kazoos or it's any other race of people, people suck. Even Charles M. Schultz, the artist who drew Snoopy, said, I love humankind. It's people I can't stand. Do people suck? Yeah. Do the majority of people in the world suck? Yes. Well, do the majority of the people in Israel suck? Yes. Do the majority of people in the USA suck? Yes. Do the majority of people in Mexico suck? Yes. Do the majority of people in China suck? Yes. Do I need to go on and on and on? Like, this is not difficult to understand. People overcomplicate things because they can't handle the truth. And so if they overcomplicate stuff, then they can come up with excuses as to why they never really caught on to what the truth is and what's really going on. See, they have an excuse. They always want an excuse or somebody to blame. It's the you-know-who's with the big kazoos. Those are the ones to blame for everything. Everybody's always looking for somebody to blame. Nobody wants to look at themselves. Know thy enemy, know thyself. And so you got all these fucking hot shots that think they're hot fucking shit because they're going all over the internet and injecting anywhere in anything, everywhere, all the time, that it's the you-know-who's with the big kazoos. I mean, they are the stupidest fucking people I have ever seen in my life. They trump any other group of stupid people. They are worse than sheeple. They are just beyond. They're just, clinically retarded, and they can't admit it. They're full of hubris. They just think they're the smartest thing since sliced bread, and they're just beyond dumb. Like, nobody can tolerate them. There's a mute feature on BitChute, and up until about 5 months ago, the majority of BitChute users just refrained from using the mute button because the principle on BitChute is supposed to be free speech. Well, now that it's being constantly abused by a certain group of people, which we could speculate on another video who these people are. Anybody with half a brain in their head on BitChute is muted all of these what I refer to as JPQ-tards. They are it's the you-know-who's with the big kazoos question problem retards. That's what they are, JPQ-tards. And anybody with half a brain on BitChute has muted them. Like, they're all liars. They all have, all of these guys, all of these JPQ-tards, they all have multiple BitChute accounts so that they can upvote their comments 10 times over. And anybody that disagrees with them, they go and use their 10 accounts to give 10 downvotes to anyone who opposes them. See, that's just cheating and lying. That's because they don't have any way to defend their argument except through lying and deceit and cheating. And they think that they're justified in lying and cheating and deceiving because why? Well, because it's the you-know-who's with the big kazoos. That's their answer to everything, no matter what it is. It could be anything. Like, why is there a fly buzzing around the fucking house? Well, it's the you-know-who's with the big kazoos. That's why. Everything and anything, everything is always, and these people just need to disappear off the fucking face of the earth because nobody would ever miss them. They would just be, no one would miss them at all. Ever. They're the dumbest people on the fucking earth.